problem during this pandemic period in Sri Lanka is the electricity because a government Ceylon Electricity Board Engineers Union already said today on island.lk newspaper that which is a family-based newspaper, but still the engineers say that by 2022 the government decision to rely current decision to rely on renewable power generation would be a flop. It would fail because 70% renewable, that mix of power generation of 70% given to would not be feasible according to them. But so here also I would tell the government not to go into this so-called fashion things like renewable energy and go into extremes, whether it's renewable energy extreme or whether it's crude oil extreme or whether it's geothermal energy extreme or whether it's nuclear power extreme, don't, or whether it's solar power extreme, or whether it's wind power extreme. Don't go into extremes. Go on the middle path, especially during the pandemic. Go on the middle path. That is the way. Pandemic is the only answer during the pandemic is to follow the Gautama Buddha's teachings for the economy. So that is why renewable energy Sri Lanka cannot depend because wind power, rains, those options, we depend on the nature. If the nature stops, we cannot access them. That's why we must not go into the renewable energy extreme, but crude oil must be abandoned because crude oil is getting extinct in the world, the reserves, and the prices are fluctuating, prices are artificially set. So it's a drain of national resources since foreign currencies are having a problem in the national reserves. So crude oil use must be reduced. But there are other good options like geothermal energy, where you get the earth's vibration inside the earth, the core. There are nuclear blasts, so that energy is used to to warm the water and then convert the water into steam and then turn the turbine. So geothermal energy Sri Lanka is not using, can use, and the current coal power can be there, and also as part of it the diesel power can also be there, but no future diesel power because its prices are fluctuating in the world market for crude oil. It's a business rather than it affects our inflation. If the crude oil prices all of a sudden go down, if there is any political influence by USA in Middle East. So on the other hand, so crude supplies must be curtailed as much as possible and electric vehicles must come. On the other hand, the power generation, Sri Lanka must go into geothermal and also nuclear power rather than going on a belief and going into extreme of renewable energy, which is more like a extreme, right? But go on a middle path where we have a balanced middle path: nuclear energy, solar energy, wind power, hydropower, diesel energy, geothermal power energy, nuclear power also, uranium nuclear reactor, water reactor. All these options must be there. Go in a balanced way, but limit crude oil because crude oil is a politically played industry that results in high prices if we are dependent and our economy goes down whenever the US intervenes in Middle East politically. So crude oil must be curtailed, and also electric cars must come, and if power electricity generation is increased, always electric cars will be feasible, easy to do in Sri Lanka. As Singapore is implementing, Japan is implementing currently electric cars. We must not go into crude oil based cars now. And this is the best way. Even the boats, fishing boats, fishing industry must be curtailed as much as possible, but make it a trade of buying, fishing, and selling. But boats also use much as possible the crude, moving away from the crudes to electric energy. And also, when it comes to Sri Lanka Navy ships, there are, like in US Navy, the ships are based on nuclear reactors. When you have a nuclear reactor in the ship can sail for 20 years without any fuel, crude oil or anything, based on the nuclear reactor. So we must go for a combined middle path approach rather than going to an extreme like we are always renewable, like fashion statements. The one problem in the President Gotabaya's system is he goes into extremes all of a sudden. We can't do that. According to Gautama Buddha's teaching, more prominently applicable during this pandemic these days, go on the middle path and have all systems together here, balanced way. So I think that way the electricity problem issue must be addressed soon. Otherwise, there will be electricity crisis soon, and the Sampur coal power station must come up Muthurajavela LNG power station already coming up. Yugadana diesel power plant to American company. So like that, we must go on a middle path. Having various things without going into extreme. And this is the way, because one criticism of the Ceylon Electricity Board Engineers Union is Sampur coal power plant was abandoned. We must go and implement those. Otherwise, there will be a power crisis soon in the country by 2024, as the engineers have warned today. Because engineers are educated, they know. That's why they say they want government. They again told President, will be telling President today or tomorrow about this. So President must do this, otherwise there will be electricity crisis soon in Sri Lanka. So must be used, not only the renewable energy, because we have to give prominence to the teachings of the Gautama Buddha, who always said to go on the middle path without going into renewable energy extremes or without going into crude oil energy extreme, but use everything on a balanced scale.